When I was a kid, I thought justice was simple. Good guys caught bad guys faced the consequences, and everybody went home safer. Then I became a police officer. I learned that sometimes the person everyone suspects isn't guilty. Sometimes the people we're afraid of are the ones who need protecting. And sometimes, even when you're trying to do the right thing, you can make everything worse.
Justice stops being simple when you're responsible for delivering it. Fear, anger, even good intentions can distort judgment. That's why I don't decide what someone deserves based on how I feel about them. I gather evidence. I stop the threat. I protect the innocent. And I have rules.
The no-killing rule.
Among others. People assume it's there to protect criminals from me. It isn't. It's there because I know what anger can do when you convince yourself you're entitled to act on it. The Joker has murdered people I cared about. He's hurt Gordon, Barbara, Jason, countless others. There are moments when ending him would feel justified. But justice can't become whatever feels satisfying in the worst moment of your life.
I think I understand that more than I used to. When predators started going savage in Zootopia, I thought I'd discovered something important. Then I stood in front of cameras and started speculating about biology. I turned a few cases into suspicion against every predator in the city. Nick was standing there listening to me describe animals like him as though they might secretly be dangerous. He'd spent his whole life hearing that. And suddenly, I was saying it too.
You admitted you were wrong.
Eventually. But apologizing didn't undo the damage. Predators lost jobs. Neighbors stopped trusting each other. Bellwether exploited that fear, but she didn't create all of it. We helped her. That's what scares me. People can cause terrible harm while believing they're protecting everyone.
Which is why intentions aren't enough. Understanding someone matters, but it doesn't erase what they've done. I've faced people who chose cruelty and others who became dangerous because something in their lives broke. You still stop them. But if all you see is the crime, you start confusing punishment with justice.
Nick taught me something similar. When I first met him, I saw a fox running scams, which, to be fair, he absolutely was. But I didn't know about the Junior Ranger Scouts. I didn't know he'd once tried to belong, and other kids muzzled him because he was a fox. After that, he decided that if everyone expected him to be untrustworthy, there wasn't much point trying to prove them wrong. That doesn't make everything he did okay. But knowing why someone became who they are changes how you deal with them.
Understanding isn't absolution. It's perspective.
Exactly. Justice needs that. You stop the harm. You hold people accountable. But you also keep asking yourself whether you're seeing what's actually there or just what you expected to see. Because badges don't make people automatically right. Neither do capes.
Especially capes.
Wow, that was almost a joke.
Don't get used to it. My parents were murdered when I was 8. For years, I thought that pain gave me clarity. It didn't. Pain can give you purpose, but it can also convince you that hurting the right person will somehow make everything whole again. That man couldn't just be vengeance. If he was, then the man who killed my parents would still be deciding who I became.
So, what's the difference?
Vengeance asks, what does this person deserve? Justice asks, what protects people without making us become what we're fighting?
I'd add one more question. What happens afterward? Catching Bellwether didn't magically fix Zootopia. Predator and prey still had to rebuild trust. Nick and I still had work to do. Justice isn't only stopping something bad. Sometimes it's building something better in its place.
That's harder.
Sure, but you still do it. That's kind of the job, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at that. That man believes in hope.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. And just so we're clear, rabbit, not bunny.
I never called you Bunny.
Good. Justice served.